Welcome to back with another video review episode. We have Tougen and Anki. Just got 2 more animated review and 2 of them a jump for tonight. And give us some catch up tomorrow. Please watch Dr. Stone and Kage number 8 tomorrow. Also trying to and then catch up on Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and Precure. Planned to do it today but I got lazy. It's been a lazy bum. Bad boy. I really am enjoying the series. It's pretty obvious the author took some inspiration from Blue Exorcist, but made the idea his own. Made the idea their own. I respect that. You can clearly see some Blue Exorcist inspirations in the story. Actually, our protagonist, well, he was human for the longest time. That turned to be a type of demon or something. As a bi-dimensional demon. Their father had getting killed. Should I say their adopted brother and they're getting killed. Now they want to get stronger and let's go to a school, train into master their powers and get revenge on the responsible ones. Those are just basic elements, especially protagonist being a hothead. But there's quite a few. But there are some differences between Shiki and Rin. Rin is a bit of a hothead. He's a good cook and isn't impulsive. Case in point, the episode where Ban Ryuji basically try to egg him into a challenge. But I'm not going for it like other protagonists do. He did not. He's not an idiot. And he doesn't brag either. So that makes it a lot different to Shiki in quite a bit. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'll just point out there are some similarities and difference between him and Blue Exorcist. Because I've seen a lot of comparisons lately. Makes me want to watch Blue Exorcist again. So I was watching the Shinmei Illuminati saga. Misleading little shit of some. So online sources were very misleading on that too, by the way. They said Blue Exorcist will be season 3, 4 and 5. We're releasing calls. He's in core format. So I thought the Illuminati saga was longer. That's why it's split up into 3 parts. But no, it's just 3 seasons, not parts. That was very misleading. It was very confusing. That kind of pissed me off a bit. It was pretty confusing. Maybe I'll say that when I actually get back to reviewing that. I may read those arcs once I read the manga as well. I want to see how the manga goes season. We already got a glimpse of it in season 2. So season 2 is more faithful to the manga compared to season 1. But maybe we'll get a remake of it. What they could do in the meantime is remake season 1. With some animation style to Kyoto Saga to tie more together. That way, we can have the series properly continued. Just remastered animation. It seems like they're planning to do that with Bleach. But they probably wait till But I think they'll probably wait till Blue Exorcist is over because season 1 is good. It definitely needs a remake by a lot of things. But I just know some elements did make their way into the series. So I'm going off topic. I think I'll share more of those stuff when I review those stories. But for now I'm going to focus on this stuff. Anyway, let's get to the episode. So the episode was up with a recap, and somebody said we skip the intro on Netflix. It skips the recap. That'd be fine if you're watching the episode or binge the episodes. But this is recent weekly. So it kind of bothers me that they do that. That's kind of annoying. I just hope they fix that in later episodes. So yeah, episode recap. As Naito is upside teams, we go after 2 balls he threw. First thing would be Shiki, Jin, Shiki Jinose, Jin Kogasaki, and Toma Biobagaro. I can't remember the other characters' teams. Yeah. So, hey. Yeah, rules. But Shiki and ends up picking a fight with Jin. Because, Jin at the same time, that really pissed him off. Basically, his goal for his reason might be pathetic. Not insulting the father that gave his life to him. So that pisses Shiki off. He's picking the fight with him. Yeah, playing. As we see, Jin's ability, basically, he tears his finger through his skin. Like, he's got blood stitches on his arms. And CC ball was a blood weapon too. In a buzzsaw. But Shiki, so he doesn't know how to weaken his power, properly use his yet. So the battle's kind of one-sided right now. Oh, man is looking for them. It is that. You see, Naito having a conversation with the principal. A lot of students die every year. A lot of only students don't make it. They die every year before they get a chance. Or we get participating. Or we get to set up in the school. They just killed for simply being Oni. A bit more will tell us also be a noble person. I want to see the good side of people. He would have been a Ben Kenobi and watch over the Onis and take the odds down, causing trouble, being evil. The season of Overtime Agency just lost their way over the centuries. Becoming cruel and heartless towards Oni. No, they never chose to be born as Oni. They don't even know they're Oni. It's quite funny. If Shiki was never attacked that day, he would never have found out his Oni powers. He never would have known. So there's the irony of that. He just makes it create the biggest threat. So this is back of the stuff. You may. You have to learn Shiki's reason. He just says, she just says they'll never understand each other. And he's announcing a big buzzsaw. Buzzsaw. Not buzzsaw. Buzzsaw. Home has a bit of a pessimistic personality. She apologizes for everything. She always blames herself and stuff. I don't know, Shiki, who never interacted with Go prior, since he's a punk and stuff, and sort of fall in love. Like, Homer ends up accidentally getting away with the muscle. Like Shiggy says so about Klaus getting injured. Leaving Homer the brain himself. Oh, she ends up releasing some of her power. Her only powers. She ends up crying blood. Falls into a giant monster. She ends up calling her sis. What? And its power is too strong. So Jin ends up displaying a little more of his power. I didn't say if he did earlier, but with both arms. So basically, you create two weapons. That takes a serious skill. So Only's blood is a mental thing. Basically, it's through the brainwaves and stuff that basically making their weapon, well, the blood is weapons unique to them, based on personality and stuff. It's called, it's called Blood Eclipse Release, and we can get that Homer has some big trauma with her sister, with her sister, who have powers like that. Again, because it's due to brains and stuff, their powers are formed on the brainwaves and stuff. I think that's pretty eek. In his red tail. Still don't know how he can unlock his powers, but he ends up realizing Jin has been creating weapons to cut. But he ends up figuring out how he is. I seen those guns as actually something he made. Corley. Why? No. Why did he make guns? We still don't know. Shouldn't, when we introduce the story in the first chapter and episode, we should learn about the character and the reasons behind their abilities. And comparing to Blue Exorcist, we got a better time to know about Rin. And to learn about him more about him before awakening his power later in the episode. We don't have that much time with she doesn't get that much time with his dad, sadly. So the emotion doesn't hit that hard. As mostly Tolkien's doing action. Well, Blue Exorcist slowed down the action. The action was just slowed down. You get the knowledge of his power. We'll be into much later in the chapter about the abilities and stuff. Just saying, you need to spend time. Demon Slayer also has a problem with its first chapter. We don't get to know the Commodore family before they're killed. They just serve as characters being killed off. So we can't really connect to Tanjiro like that. As we don't spend... You have to spend... That's the biggest problem. There are many good chapters that go focus to the character, protagonists and stuff. Even not fully. So it's kind of a problem here. We don't know the reason why Shiki likes to make weapons, or why his relationship with his dad was strained before this. Again, Blue Exorcist gave a lot more time to that to make that scene feel it harder. Because longest time Rin believed his dad was his real dad. Revealing that he's the son of Satan. And when that ended up person making mad, he ended up saying someone he regretted. I bet he got his own father killed by Satan. So he blamed himself for that. Because he was indirectly responsible for it. I just don't feel that much connection with Shiki's dad. I'm sorry. I like the series, but I don't feel that much connection with Shiki. He always died. We don't know much about him. It says he used to be a gang member, but that's just in this episode. So we don't know that much about him. And that's a problem. For us to get invested in these characters, we must learn a bit about them and their background. Then look at another popular series, Dandadan. Its series has two protagonists, but they go both given equal screen time of fleshing them out. You know the reasons for this, reasons for their motivations and stuff. When it comes to the first chapter of a story-driven series like this, you must focus on fleshing out the characters, the protagonists, and their relationships. Reason they do what they do and stuff. So really, it makes it hard, because if you don't, it makes it really hard to connect the characters early on, because we just don't know much about them. Granted, they can work as a mystery, but you'll know who they are as you learn about their past on the way. But that's not what this is trying to do. I'm sorry, I just had to make a point. Compared to other shonen manga with Battle Shonen, the first chapter always spends a lot of time fleshing out the protagonist. You know, their reasons and motivations. So, yeah. That's what I mean great with the series. Similar to Demon Slayer. But Demon Slayer definitely has a lot more problems than just that. So for now, this is the only complaint I got with Tougen Anki. So, yeah. Anyway, she managed to create a web, managed to unlock his blood eclipse power, make it a big giant gun. Of course, the CG kind of weighed it down a slight. I've not seen the manga, so but the artwork definitely looked good. But I've seen images on, comparing them on Facebook. It's just a shame Anki children does not have their own manga app too, so you can visually read these manga. It's kind of a missed opportunity because they're we got their anime are very successful. Show champion, Baki, Demon School, Urumakun, you know, Baki, Urumakun, Beastars. They're coming Sanda anime. Shy, they're successful. Oh, thanks to many people Westerners know about it because they're anime. And they probably want to get into reading the manga. It works for sale, so I just don't know why Akira Shonen doesn't have an app for that. Granted, Viz does publish some of their manga in English. So, yet they're not be under this manga app, as far as I know. Hello? And the episode ends with Shiki blasting the demon. Blasting the power. And the episode on a cliffhanger. So, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Please thumbs up. I want to see more. Subscribe channel. Look at your mail. Date videos. Good picture. And see you guys later for Dr. Lana and Suck 'em Up to days. Didn't talk much because I do like the series, but again, I can't help but keep complaining about the same situation. I played about it multiple times in this video already. So, I do looking forward to the next episode this Thursday or Friday. Shit. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Keep Phoenix out.